Hello everyone. In this video we will learn about the concept called inverse matrix. We will define what is inverse matrix and what is its very basic fundamental property. Okay. So before diving into the inverse matrix concept, let's look at the definition of matrix. So matrix is a transformation which maps element of set X to the element of set Y. Okay. So suppose we have an element in set X denoted as small x, and the transformation matrix is A. Then if we multiply the element X with transformation matrix, we get a new element AX which belongs to a different set. Let's call it a set Y. Let's look at the pictorial representation of transformation matrix. This is the set of elements which are getting mapped into a new set, capital Y. This work is done by transformation matrix A. Okay. So let's look at an example. So there are two sets and the dimension of each set is 2. So each element is having 2 dimensions, and the mathematical definition of matrix is AX equal to Y. Means when the element X is transformed into a different set, you get an element Y. So here is an example. Let's take an element X whose elements are 0 and 1. And let's assume that there is a transformation matrix A. Elements are 2, 1, 1, 1. Then if we multiply these two matrices A and X, we get a new element which is 1, 1. So this new element in set capital Y is 1, 1. So we basically transformed a element in set capital X to an element in set capital Y. So this was the definition of matrix. Let's look at the definition of inverse matrix. These are two sets, capital X and capital Y. If matrix A transform or A is a map from X to Y, then there must be some another transformation matrix that map element of set Y into element into set capital X. So this transformation matrix is known as inverse of A. Okay, and denoted by A inverse. So there are some methods to calculate the inverse matrix. We will look at these methods in next video. For the moment, let's call it this matrix inverse of A. And okay, and if as the definition of inverse matrix, if we multiply element of y with inverse matrix, then we should get the element inside capital X. Okay, so A inverse y gives us a two-dimensional vector 0, 1, and this is element in set X. Okay, so this is the work of inverse matrix. It has a very interesting property. When we multiply inverse matrix with itself, we get a new matrix, which is basically the identity matrix. Okay, we can look at the simple inverse of scalars, like inverse of 2 is 1 by 2, and if we multiply inverse of an element with itself, like 2 multiplied with 1 by 2, we get identity, which is 1. So identity for scalars is 1, and identity for matrix transformation is I matrix. And I matrix means there are elements on diagonal only which are 1, 1, 1, and other elements are 0. So this is all about inverse matrix. We will look at the calculation of inverse matrix in next video. Thank you.